guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do, what is going on with my hair today? Wow. Okay, I'm here today to do a requested video. Somebody requested a November favorites video, which I am so happy to do because I have so many favorites this month and I had a really hard time narrowing it down for this video. So I'm going to put a list below of everything that I talk about in this video in the order I talk about it in case you want to go hunting for some of these things yourself. So the first thing that I want to talk about is this lovely thing that I'm wearing, which is the bralette that I picked up from Nordstrom rack. And I remember in my haul video, I was unsure if these were going to work for me, but now after having time to try it out, I love these things. Okay, so not only are they super comfortable, but they really are functional, especially for shirts like this that have a wider neckline or an off-the-shoulder neckline. And this one is one of my absolute favorite t-shirts, but because it's so comfy and stretchy, which is great at the beginning of the day. But then by the end of the day, it has stretched out so far that this neckline has gotten a little bit too low for my liking. This is starting to fall off my shoulders. So I get a little self-conscious. I'm constantly like arranging it and pulling it and trying to get the neckline back up. So I find that if I wear one of these bralettes, I don't worry about it so much. This shows, but it seems like part of the shirt, and when I bend down, there's no like gap or anything where you can see anything inappropriate. So I've really been enjoying wearing these, and in my video, when I posted it, I had this one and I had one in black that was a halter silhouette, and I ended up returning that one and buying another one of these in black, this exact one, because I liked it so much better. The halter, I had a hard time pairing it with a shirt. I felt like it cut in too far this way, so when you had a wider neckline, it just made it look cluttered here. So I really prefer the racerback style. And if you're going to go hunting for one, I would hunt for the racerback style because I think it's a little bit more versatile than the halter style. Okay, my next November favorite is this wonderful sweater that I picked up from Target. I don't remember if it was this month or last month. It's by the new Target brand that they have there, and it's A New Day is the name of the brand, A New Day. And this is a simple light knit sweater that has stripes. And the reason I've been loving this and wearing it to death this month is because I feel like no matter what t-shirt I put it on with, it makes me look so much more fashionable, and it goes with every color. I love the way it's cut. It's kind of got a curved hem. I can wear it with leggings or jeans because it's long on the longer side. And I just feel like it makes me look put together even on days when I'm not really put together and I'm just running out to do an errand or with the kids. I can throw this on and feel like I look a little bit more fashionable. So I would definitely check this out. I believe it was less than $30, and I'm sure you could do much better if you waited for a sale at Target. Okay. So the next category of things I want to talk about are cosmetics, which is weird. I know, I've never talked about cosmetics on my channel because I'm just not a cosmetics type of girl. I am totally newbie when it comes to cosmetics in general, and all I've ever used my whole life is drugstore stuff. I am at 31 and I'm not afraid to admit that I don't know how to use eyeshadow. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, guys, so stay tuned. But I wanted to share a couple of cosmetics with you that I've been loving because of my journey with my skin, which is a very long and torrid one. I've always had bad skin my whole life. I had terrible acne that I've battled my whole life, and lots of acne scarring. So I do wear makeup on a daily basis just to cover that all up. And for the longest time, long as I can remember really, I've always been a Clinique girl. I've always worn Clinique because when I was 15 or 16 and I got bad acne, my mom did research. She's like, you know, Clinique seems like best like non-pore clogging for somebody that has oily, acne-prone skin like you. So that's what I always used. And I was having so much trouble lately with breakouts, and I was getting really frustrated about it. My husband's like, you know what? Why don't you just try something else? Like, why do you just keep doing the same thing? Clearly it's not working. And I'm like, okay, excellent point, husband. So I went looking around in my local drugstore just for something new to try, and I stumbled across the best thing. And it is this line by Covergirl. It is called Clean Matte. And this is the BB cream. and it's really like a tinted moisturizer, which is what I prefer to use than a foundation, just because I want to keep things light on my skin. I don't want it to be too oily or heavy, especially because I have such problems with acne and like clogged pores. So I would definitely suggest looking at this BB cream in the Clean Matte Covergirl, and then this is just the pressed powder. And this stuff is so great for oily skin. It actually says for oily skin on it. If you have dry skin, I would not suggest using this because it will make your face a desert. But for somebody like me that is always battling oil, this stuff has been a lifesaver. The other thing that I've always had trouble with is my eyes. I have really big eyes, which seems like a good thing until you have a lot of eye issues because they're so big. So I've always had trouble with dry eye, allergy eye, lots of trouble with like infections in my eyelash follicles. So it's been a battle. And so I'm always struggling to find eye makeup that doesn't irritate my eyes. And I recently stumbled across another CoverGirl product, and it is called Professional Remarkable. That's the line it's from. And this is their washable waterproof mascara, which seems like an oxymoron, but it's actually awesome. And why it's awesome is because it stays on your lashes during the day. I never have trouble with flaking or with it melting off. But at the end of the day, when I want to give my eyes a break, all it takes is some water and maybe a little bit of mild soap. Even a lot of times just water will do it to take this off. And I don't need to use any kind of special makeup remover. It comes off completely so that I can give my eyes a break while I'm sleeping and kind of let my lashes breathe and let my eyes breathe at night while I'm sleeping. And I don't have to worry about like even that little residue of mascara that you just struggle to get off and you can't quite get it off and you're like, ah, that's good enough, it's time for bed. Like this will come off completely. So if you have sensitive eyes, I would definitely suggest looking at your local drugstore for this washable waterproof Professional Remarkable mascara. Okay, so the next thing that I want to mention is my favorite perfume that I just got recently from Nordstrom Rack. This is by Versace and it's called Bright Crystal. And when I did my video where I mentioned that I got this, so many people commented that they love the scent, that they wear it, that they just gave it to their sister or mom or whatever. So it's definitely a really popular scent, and if you haven't sniffed it and you're somewhere where they have it, definitely give it a sniff because it is a really nice scent, and I'm glad to know that I'm not alone in thinking that. So definitely a popular choice. So now the good stuff, because I know you guys are here for leather, right? That's what we have in common. So my first November favorite as far as leather is this leather care product. It's by Bickmore and it's called Guard More. It's the non-aerosol water and stain repellent. And I talked about this in one of my recent chit chat videos because it blew my mind that this existed. You know I like to treat my bags for water and stain repellency. I've always used aerosol products, which are so stinky, and you can't really take care of your bags inside. You have to do it outside. Now that it's winter, it's kind of the pain in the butt, and it doesn't always dry right because you're outside in the cold doing it. So when I discovered this product, it was so life-changing. It's awesome. If you are somebody who is really into leather care and who really likes to treat your bags, please go buy some of this and try it and then come back and tell me how much you love it because it is awesome. It has no scent. No scent. It only takes maybe less than an hour to dry. You can use your bag immediately. It's not going to stink. It's not going to take forever to dry. I'm going to try to link it below. It's a little tough to find on Amazon. That's where I got this one. But when you search it, most of the products that come up are aerosol sprays. You really have to sort through the results to find this. So I'm going to try to find it for you guys and link it below if you're interested in purchasing it. That way it'll be a little bit easier to find. And I've seen this type of sprayer where it's kind of like a, I don't know, like a cleaner bottle. And I've also seen this type where it just sprays out. So I will link what I can find below for you guys. So my next November favorite having to do with leather will be no surprise to anyone, especially the people that follow my Instagram. And it is my Frye boots. I have been wearing these things every single day, just about. And I absolutely love them. They have held out. They've held up fantastically. Anytime I get a scuff or scratch on them, I just take a little leather conditioner and buff it right out. This leather is so high quality, so amazing. It really reminds me of Dooney and Burke Florentine leather, except for that you don't have to be quite as careful with it. But it also helps that these kind of have that vintage, rugged, rustic appeal to them already, so you don't have to worry about them being so perfect. They smell incredible, especially when I'm in the car and I have the heat on full blast and it kind of heats up the leather and I'm just driving and oh, it smells so good. It just smells like yummy leather in here. But if you want to go look for them, this is called the Melissa Button Boot. This is in the color Cognac with the antique wash. So I will spell that out for you guys below if you want to search for them. I will say if you have a wider calf, this may not be the best selection. Even I struggle to get these on and my calves are not that wide. There's no zipper, so they're just a pull-on boot. But Frye has all different kinds of boots, so I would encourage you, if you're a boot person like I am, especially in the fall and winter, to go look at what other options there are. They have options that have zippers, they have options that have wider calves, so there really is something for everybody. And they have short boots as well, so definitely check them out. This is just a fabulous company, and I'm really happy with the leather quality of those. So last but not least, let's talk about handbags. I have two November favorite handbags, and once again, if you follow my Instagram, you will not be surprised what I have chosen as my favorites. The first is my Tory Burch Fleming medium convertible shoulder bag. Ooh, that's a mouthful. And I have been carrying this bag whenever I'm doing anything remotely fancy. I'm like, I want to take my Tory Burch. It's the first one that's been coming to mind lately. I love the color. It's just so perfect for this time of year. It has that wonderful dressy vibe. I feel like this color is so neutral. It always goes with my outfit, no matter what I'm wearing. This holds such a surprising amount. My plus size smartphone fits back here, which is awesome. And I've absolutely been loving this bag lately. It is pricey, so if you're gonna go look for one, sorry in advance. These are really expensive and they're really popular. So even on the resale market, they are on the pricey side, but if you just wait and wait and wait for a good deal and pounce on it, that's how I got this one. I waited a while before I pulled the trigger on this one, and I'm so glad that I did, because I absolutely love it. And talk about smell good. This thing smells really good. The leather quality on this Tory Burch lambskin leather is just really beautiful, and the quality of the craftsmanship is really beautiful as well. So I would definitely suggest picking one of these up if you have the opportunity. And my most favoriteest thing of November was my Dooney and Burke buckle slouch in Montecatini leather, and this is in the color black, and it has the contrast brown stitching. I love this bag so much. It's so big, it's so lightweight, it has the suede interior. When you reach your hand in, it's just so warm and soft. I just feel like it's perfect for this time of year, and it always goes with what I'm wearing, thanks to it having the brown stitching and the black leather. I mean, it's just perfection. I love this bag so much. You're probably going to see it in more favorite videos. Sorry, I'm not sorry. It's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this favorite video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and join me for more videos in the future. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.